What's going on, people? Welcome back to our Arsenal news show. We are here, of course, to give you the latest Arsenal news for today. We're going to be diving into, of course, the latest with Marc Guehi because we've got a few updates that came through the recent days about his future, whether or not Arsenal will go for him. We're going to discuss that today. We're talking about Mikel Arteta's press conference. Just going to go through the main things. We're not going to go all through it because half of it's all waffle for being real with it, people. But we're going to talk about the team news. The Chelsea game, of course, and towards the end do a little preview as well for our game because we do play tomorrow, guys. Different competition. It's a semi-final as well. A really, really big game against Chelsea. Stamford Bridge. I'll be at the game as well tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'll speak about what's happening tomorrow anyway with the channel because there's some people you may recognize. They're kindly taking the whole watch long for us tomorrow while we're at the game. But I'll talk more about that a bit later on. But make sure you guys smash the likes up, sub if you're new as well. Really appreciate the support as always, guys. Get in the comments, man. You leave your thoughts down below about Marc Guehi. I mean, we spoke about him a few days ago. But would you take him at Arsenal? Do you think he'll fit into this Arsenal side right now? Of course, we're talking more ahead of the summer. This summer deal happening. But yeah, let's get right into it. So Romano speaking again on his channel I think yesterday, saying that he could tell you, as far as Guehi is concerned, the player's real intention has always been to move in the summer as a free transfer, which is, for Arsenal's point of view, a really, really good, really good for our sake, isn't it? That the player prefers a move in the summer anyway, or on a free transfer. He wants to run down his contract and go on a free, of course. This is where Arsenal will be involved, of course, not in January. January, I don't see any way we get him in January whatsoever. If we do go for Guehi, and if he is there in the summer, I think he comes to Arsenal, people. I really do. However, he goes on to say, with Liverpool's heavy pressure and Arsenal's outreach, so basically Arteta is one of his biggest admirers. Hence why we're really in for him, is due to our manager. Is a big fan of him. So Liverpool's still there, as we know. Liverpool, they were last season, I think they almost agreed a deal or something, but that didn't go through. Bayern Munich are also involved with Guehi as well, but now it's expected that Upamecano will sign a new contract, so they're not really in the race anymore. So the main team we've got to focus on is Man City, because Man City, they've been clear. They want to make a significant offer, and they want to push strongly in this to sign Guehi this January, guys. And I got more on that as well from, I think, Ben Jacobs reported it. I've got quite a bit to go through today, guys. So Ben Jacobs said that Man City are prepared to make a January bid for Marc Guehi. Talks have taken place in the last few days with Crystal Palace. Man City are hoping Palace's 35 million plus asking price drops as the window progresses. Although Palace are open to a sale on the right terms, the high asking price is down to the need to fund the replacement, of course. So Guehi is a free agent this summer and has always been content to see out the season, then pick his next club. Manchester City will need to persuade him on the value, both football and financial, of leaving in the mid-season. Liverpool and Arsenal keen on the summer transfer. You got Atleti, Madrid, Bayern, Inter have all inquired about him as well. So, yeah, but he also says that Barca are not moving forward with this anyway. So it's interesting, man. Like, it's all about whether or not, for me, Manchester City do get the deal done. You also had Gunnar Blog say this as well. Let me translate this because it's in Arabic, I think. Yeah, so Arsenal still holds long-term interest in Guehi. It'd be exciting for Arsenal to sign a world-class Premier League experienced defender on a free transfer, and it remains to be seen whether Guehi is ready to join the club. He'd also have to compete with Saliba and Gabriel. Arsenal's interested more tied to the summer, and it pretty much still about City again. So City just seem to be the main team right now. We need to focus on, people, because if they get the deal done, obviously, it's all going to depend this January. If Guehi is still a Palace player by the end of January, I think in the summer he comes to Arsenal. I think we'll go on the free transfer. You got to think about. See, I look at it two ways. You look at Guehi in terms of he's staying in London with us anyway, right? It's Arsenal Football Club number 2. But on the flip side of that, it's like, look who we got there already. Now, I said this a few days ago. I'm taking Gay in a heartbeat, people, right? All day long. I think he's a top class centre back. We have an opportunity to sign one of free transfer people. You can't really reject that, But it's like for his point of view, you're competing with, and he may have that mentality that he can bring it on, sort of thing. Like he can compete with Saliba and Gabriel, but this is who he's competing with, Saliba and Gabriel. At the end of the day, this partnership is one of the best in European football. It's one of the best in world football. I don't know too many teams. When you look at the centre back pairings, and they have two centre backs like a Saliba and Gabriel that good. Okay, so is Arteta really going to split that up? If he's whatever happens next season, sort of thing. I don't really see him changing. I heard people say go play a back three. I don't really see Arteta doing that. To be honest, to be quite honest with you guys. So it'd be interesting to see, because it's like, is he needed in? He's obviously not a desperate, like, it's not a position. The centre backs, obviously, we have Saliba, Gabriel there. We have Mosquera in Capier. Callaghan obviously fill in at centre back as well. Even flipping Norgard, to be honest. Like, we have a lot of options there as it is anyway. But it's like, we're talking about a player like Marc Guehi here, people. Proper defender, top class centre back. Liverpool missed out big time on getting this guy in the summer. I think this guy was probably more important than them obviously signing some of their attackers that they signed, because they needed that centre back. And this guy's obviously at Palace right now, but it's probably one of the best centre backs in the Premier League, people. Let's be honest with it. He is top class at the end of the day. So, I mean, you're talking about a free transfer. If he's more than happy, and I think this will come down more to the player side of things as well, if City, because again, we could be talking about this right now. It sounds all well and good him coming on a free deal, or on a free transfer to Arsenal, but it's at the same time, it's like, if City pay the money, and 9 times out of 10, we know with City, they show that ambition. And especially, I mean, look, they signed Semenyo already. They signed Omar Mamouche last season. If they need positions, and they are desperate for centre-backs, people. Let's not forget that. Okay? You have Ruben Dias. You have Garvadol as well. Both of them are really severe injuries. Then they are going to do everything they can and eventually give Palace what they want. In terms of, they obviously looking around £35 million, which seems a lot, doesn't it? In terms of, when you look at a player like Guehi, when he's got 6 months left on his current contract, right? So that's the thing with me. I still got a funny feeling that City, they're going to do everything they can to sign Marc Guehi. I think he's probably the best out there for them as well. So we could be talking about this right now. We have the interest there. Arteta is a really big fan of him, but it's all about what happens January. Honestly, as I said, if he stays at Palace in January and he leaves and City can't agree a deal, I honestly think we're going to go for him in the summer. I honestly think we're going to go for him in the summer. Whether or not that means a defender goes potentially, because as I said, we've got a lot of depth. I've seen people say maybe he'll play Lewis Skelly more as a midfielder next season, which I think would be for the best. But I mean, you think about it, we've got Drury and Timber. We'll talk about Ben White in a minute as well, because a lot of rumours coming around about him potentially moving on. Everton are looking like they could be interested, so we'll talk about that in a minute. But we've got Ben White, Timber, in Capier, Mosquera. Let's not forget about some of the younger defenders like Marley Salmon, who's needs that opportunity as well. In Capier is on a loan deal, but that seems to be more of like a Raya situation, doesn't it? So it's gonna be very interesting to see what happens with all the defenders that we do have, people, and we're adding in a top class defender who I'm taking in a heartbeat on a free transfer. People, he's absolutely top class. It'd just be interesting to see how does he fit in with this team. It'd be interesting to see what happens with this one, people. But there is some genuine interest there as well. Just more on the transfer window in general, guys. Where are we at? Yeah, so just more on the January transfer window, because obviously a lot of people talking about the signings who are going to sign this window. It says right now that there's no urgency for Arsenal to enter the transfer market. However, that's not to say the sporting director Berta will have the month off, as he's already been drawing up plans for the summer window, which as it came out, we're talking right now. We're talking Marc Guehi in the summer. Potentially, there's a lot of talk about an attacker coming in, a top class attacker. Like we're talking, I think Barcola was mentioned. Rodrigo's been mentioned as always. I mean, there's no surprise there with flipping Rodrigo, is it, people? But yeah, um, that seems to be mentioned as well. Sort of a target that we're looking at is a proper attacker coming in the summer. Now the whole talk of Marc Guehi as well. So it seems like we're looking more ahead to the summer, you know. But I think in January, I still think there's positions where we still need to strengthen. And I think one of the biggest positions is that midfield position. I definitely think we need cover there for sure. I would love to add a winner in there anyway, like add another option in terms of on the wins as well. But I just don't see us doing that. Um, I do think it's going to be like most January transfer windows. What gives me confidence is Berta, of course, because like this guy sees an opportunity, he will take it all day long. But it's like at the same time, I see what we've been seeing recently in recent windows of Arsenal, not just with Arsenal, many teams is it can be quite quiet, and it has been like that for us. I think the last time we actually made a single January signing was 2 seasons ago now, coming up to 3 seasons, where we signed Trossard, Kivior, and Jorginho. You know, we made 3 signings, but those signings, I mean, Trossard worked out for the best because we about to pay for that ridiculous amount of money for Mudryk. Thankfully, we didn't dodge a bit with that one. Kivior, again, cool, didn't work out. And then Jorginho we got instead of obviously the whole Caicedo tour, wasn't it? And then in the end, Caicedo ended up going to Chelsea in that summer. So that's the last time we actually did any business in January. It'd be interesting to see. I could see loan deals, to be honest with you, or I could see really. We seem to be targeting like these 20-year-old type players, like Mendoza, Bawadi's 18 from Lille, right? That Boa guy from Bayoa from Frankfurt as well. So we seem to be going for these more younger players. That seems to be the way forward, how we're all thinking right there. Anyway, on Ben White, guys. So Ben White reportedly believes that seeking a move may be beneficial for his long-term career, regardless of his current form. White has concerns regarding his playing time over the next 2 seasons and fears losing his regular starting role. Well, if we're being real with it, he has lost that. It is going to be Jury and Timber. And I do like Ben White. You know, I do like Ben White. I have rated him. I think at first I had a few doubts of him playing centre back, but ever since he got shifted to right back, I think he's been a top player for us, if I'm being real with it, people. The thing that concerns me the most with Ben White is, again, like most of our players, right? The injuries, people. The injuries. Like he came back this season. I think he's had 2 injuries already, right? He keeps getting these setbacks as well. But it's like he really struggled with fitness. Like last season as well, he was out, wasn't he? I think towards the end of the season or like midway through start, wherever it was. Either way, he keeps having these injuries all the time, and that's the big concern for me. Is his fitness at times quite concerning. I mean, Timber's absolutely top class. Is very, very difficult, obviously, for him to get over a player like Jurgen Timber. That's how good he is. But I do like Ben White in a sense that this guy can come in when we need to give Timber a rest, and he can come in and do his thing, really. I think he's really good going forward, Ben White, you know, overlapping. He can actually do the whole overlapping. He can, some of the crosses this guy put in as well, I think it's top class. I don't think he's a bad player at all. I think overall, since we played him at right back, converted him to a right back, he's done really well there. So it'd be interesting to see what happens with Ben White. I mean, there's been talk of Livramento coming in and all this stuff instead of him. But this is the thing, like, this is what happens now. When we've got a player like Jurgen Timber, he's fully fit. He's good. You're going to have that competition there. And he's saying that he believes that he wants to move on for game time. Which, to be honest, yeah, it would benefit his career. it would benefit you. Of course, the guy wants to be playing week in week out. The guy wants to be getting in the England setup. Like he wants to be a starting player for England week in week out as well, right? Well, obviously, I know what happened with Gareth Southgate, but now they've got now England with Thomas Tuchel. Maybe that's going to change for him. I don't know, but it's like, of course, this guy's going to want to play. Of course, he's going to want to be playing week in week out. Right now, you're up against. It's unfortunate for him, but this is the thing about having this team is like this. Is what we should be having is these competitions for places. Two top class right backs, and Timber's that. So, but so is Ben White. So I'll be. It'd be a bit of a shame if he did move on because I do rate the guy, but for the benefit for him, and you think about financially, we don't sell. That's the thing. If he did move on, obviously we paid a lot of money for him. How much would we actually get for him? Like just not an Arsenal. Now we've got better though. It could be different, but just in terms of selling players, I've always said, man, and if you look at it, we can't sell players to save our lives, people. Yeah, I think our highest ever sold player is still flipping. I think it might be Oxlade Chamberlain still. Well, and that was like 30 million pounds. It was, yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, that is that's interesting to see what happens there, guys. But yeah, let me know what you guys do you think about. I'm gonna come to the chat right now about Guehi as well coming in potentially in the summer. Let me know what you think about the January window overall as well. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts all on that. Make sure you smash the likes as well. I'm gonna come to the chat. We're gonna go through some Arteta's press conference, just the main things, and then we'll talk a little bit about Chelsea coming up tomorrow as well. But big up everyone, man. We got Tamina. Tamina says, Guehi Arsenal, he only wants Arsenal. Well, I don't know, Tamina. It's like it's said that the player's preference is a summer move. You know, he wants to run down his contract. Like most players would usually do this, don't they? They wait 6 months to go on a free transfer. It's like, yeah, so the player's preference is to wait into the summer, which opens the door up for Arsenal. And you got to factor in some things that it's still London as well. He's going to stay in London. It's Arsenal Football Club. But on the flip side of that, it's like he's going to be up against Saliba and Gabriel for that centre back position. Yeah, I'll do it after the stream, Jordan, bro. Literally, as soon as I finish this, bro, then I'll definitely sell it all up for you, my guy. Prodigy, nah, no worries at all, bro. Excuse me, appreciate you dropping by, and thank you for the like as well. Really does. Yeah, guys, make sure you haven't already smash the likes up. Get involved in the chat, leave your thoughts down below as well. But yeah, nah, big up yourself, Prodigy, man. Nah, no worries at all. Appreciate you dropping by. And if you're watching on the replay as well, people, appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit the likes up. Big up Capo. Capo's in the building. Big up Capo. Hope you've been keeping well, my friend. Guehi's experience and leadership alone will elevate us. Can even play him as a right back. Yeah. Yeah, this is true, to be fair. But yeah, bro. He's top class. Honestly, Marc Guehi is top class. You know, I think he did. With all due respect to Palace, he deserves a club like us, like a bigger step up. Because when you watch this guy, like as you said, leader, he has that experience already. Yeah, overall rock solid defender as well, isn't he? Rock solid defender. So I think he deserves that step up. On a free transfer as well, people. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Yeah, Benny Blanco days are numbered. It's probably heading that way, isn't it, man? With Ben White. As much as I said earlier, Capo, I've liked the guy. I think he's done his thing as a right back. It's like it's getting to that stage now where he's lost out to Timber, and he's going to want that game time, isn't he? Big up to BX in the building, my friend. Hope you've been keeping well. He'd be cheaper now as opposed to having a bidding war in the summer, right? But in the summer, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of clubs. That's the thing. Like I said it a minute ago, us Liverpool will definitely be there. Bayern potentially, Inter, Real Madrid will look at him as well. There's like 5 clubs all looking at him. So it'd be in that sense, yeah, a whole. But again, it's a free transfer, isn't it? So this January, I think they're going to want over £35 million for the guy. And that's because obviously they want to get that replacement in for him. That's why they've put him. And overall, him as a player, like, yeah, 35 mil for the guy. It's like, we won't go for him in January, though. The like, I think the only way we go for him, bro, is obviously in the summer. Like, literally, I think the only team in for him is City this January, and that's because they're desperate. Like, I mean, look, we all know their injuries, so if they go and pay that money and match the money, but again, it's like him as a player, he prefers a summer move, so it'd be interesting to see. I still got a funny feeling like he may actually stay at Palace, guys. Natalie, how you doing? Good evening to you, Natalie. Good evening to you. Hope you've been keeping well as well. This is a no-brainer. Look how often Saliba and Gabriel are out. I agree. It's an absolute no-brainer, man. It is an absolute no-brainer. Taking him in an absolute heartbeat, people. I think, it'd be a top signing to start off the summer. I think nobody transfer January. Yeah, it's looking that way, Natalie. It's looking that way. I mean, you got to also factor in, like, I still think we have to go, and if we actually want to proper get over the line, I still think we had to add a few more additions in there in the midfield. Potentially, I'd still take another winner. On the left-hand side. I know we've got Trossard, Martinelli, Noni, and a lot of depth there already, but it's like, if we really want to get over the line, I think, could we go and add in another winner there as well? But obviously, we spent a lot of money in the summer. We signed a lot of players in the summer, didn't we, as well? So, yeah, it's going to be very, very quiet, guys. And even in terms of, I mean, you think about the outgoings, I think we did decent. I know, again, we don't sell at all. Like, we're and it's not even, I ain't even blame Bert or anything. It's not, he's been here for 5 months, whatever it is now, maybe 6-7 months, whatever it is, right? But we've always been such a bad selling club in terms of getting money for some of our players. But I feel like in the summer, we just had to flipping, like, we had players in there, had to move on, and I think we did well to clear them out in that sense. Now you look into our squad, it's like, who's actually going to move on? The only one I see is a few youth players going out on loan. Ethan, potentially. I would love him to stay if he plays flipping football with us, like, actually gets proper minutes, you know what I mean? Him running on the bench, then it's no good for him, is it? But that's what I only think of. Ben White, potentially. I know that's talk going around recently, but I think that would be more looking ahead to the summer. I don't think you don't get rid of Ben White in January. But yeah, literally, if we're thinking about outgoings, the only one I'm thinking of in January is Ethan potentially going on a loan deal. Big up to you, Gilbert, my friend. Thanks for joining today. BX says we need White to stay competitive in all 4 competitions. Sorry, for staying competitive in all 4 competitions, but Arteta is killing the man management and rotation. Yeah, I do hear it, to be fair, bro. I do hear it, to be fair. I feel at times as well, I look at certain players in these certain games. I feel like they play for too long. I'd rather, like, Gyökeres, for example, this a big striker signing, right? You guys notice he keeps getting, and I know he's not having the greatest games, but he keeps getting hooked off left, right, and center, like flipping. I think he played 90 minutes against Liverpool, right? But for some other games, it's like he gets 60 minutes and he always gets subbed off. And you look at the bigger teams, and do they really do that? Like, sub off their main guys. And I know Gyökeres, right? He's not worked out for him. But then I look at someone like Saka, and Arteta was playing Saka for flipping 80 minutes. And then he's waiting like 15 minutes. Wait 50 minutes gone, and he finally brings on Noni. Hoped Ben White will stay. Let him come, says John. It's fine. Yeah, let 100%. It's not a coincidence that all our players go out consistently. The manager is doing something wrong. You mean with the injuries? Big up to Tom in the building as well, my friends. I'll check out your stream because I know I went live as soon as you was live as well, so I didn't get to watch it, man. But make sure you guys check out Tom's channel as well, man. The 14th Canon. But yeah, big up to you, Tom. Hope you're doing well. But yeah. He has a chance to still win the Conference League. Facts, bro. That's the thing. Like, he could be an absolute legend. Like, he's won the FA Cup with them already, but you know, it's like Conference League. And I think Palace, you got to put them up there as well. I know they've had a drop off completely in some of the recent games, but it's like, come on. I think they can go far in that Conference League, and what a way to end these exactly. End as a legend, winning that European trophy for them, and then hopefully coming to us in the summer, mate. Josh, bro, can I give you a call after the stream? Yeah, man. It have to be in the evening though, bro. Like, because I've got probably like 7 o'clock. Because I've got some things to do after the stream. But yeah, pretty. If it's around 7 o'clock, man, that's all good, bro. That's all good. Shame about Ben White. He definitely proved the 50 million price we spent on him. So if he wants to leave, he has my respect. Yeah, I mean, especially look, as I said, I had my doubts of him when he first came in as a centre back. And you know, in his first season, it was like centre back. But as soon as we played that, I think was it Palace first game of the season, and then we saw him as that right back, and then he had that same season he was superb for us, man. Absolutely superb. But then in the recent seasons, it's kind of been like injuries. Obviously, Timber's been rightly, deservedly so playing as our main right back, right? He's, you know, we know how good Timber is, right? But so he's kind of lost out in that sense. But it's a shame, man. It's a shame with Ben White. Sometimes this is football, though, isn't it? Like, he's lost his place to Timber. He wants to play week in, week out. Andrew, good evening to you, my friends. Hope you're well today, bro. He says, big up the chat. Unless it's Kivior, possibly Nkapé or White plus MLS moved into the midfield. I don't know where we could stick Marc Guehi. He also would want first team football as well. This is what I was saying earlier, Andrew. It's like with the how many defenders we've got already, it's like does a defender go out on loan? Does Nkapé go back to Leverkusen? But then I think about Nkapé, don't we have... I swear the Nkapé loan deal is so similar to the Raya deal, where we will buy him permanently. I don't know how that works, but that's what people have been saying, that the whole Nkapé deal was very, very similar to what we did with David Raya. Then you got Mosquera. What, do we loan out Mosquera? Like, I don't really see us doing that. Yeah, it may be MLS coming back into the midfield. I'll put it this way. This is for me. I want Arteta to find a way, if it is doing MLS in the midfield, if it is loaning out a defender, if it means bringing in Marc Guehi, because we're talking about Marc Guehi here. So Arteta, whether or not you want to loan this player out, that player out, right? But then on the flip side, as you said, it's like it's down to the player as well, isn't it? If he's going to want that first team football. Because what? Are we going to really break up that Saliba and Gabriel partnership? Big up Pokemon Monsters. What's up? How you doing? What's up? What's up? Hope you're well. Trossard Martinelli last season, 26 to 27. Unless we get a sort of defense revamp in the summer, I fail to see Guehi here, but who knows? Maybe it's a backup plan in case Arteta gets a sack, which we can't rule out such a possibility. I agree, Andrew. I'm doing good, Tamina. I like your profile picture. Mickey Mouse with the... Is that the Roman version of Mickey Mouse? Yeah, bless up. Bless up. Hope you're doing well, Tamina. Nah, we spoke about Guehi. We spoke about Ben White to potentially having to move away. There's been no other news really. We're gonna go through the team news in a minute about Arteta's what he said in his press conference. We're gonna talk about the Chelsea game. Just give a quick preview to that one. love to get you guys' thoughts on that as well. And then that'd be that for today's show. But yeah, I'm not doing Man City Newcastle, man. I've got a lot to do after this stream, bro. Um, I was going to, but then a lot came up that I got sorted out. So yeah, that's gonna be fun after this stream. I can, yeah, big up to you. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, but yeah, big up to you as well. Hey, big up to BBK in the building, man. Like Tyrone, big up Tyrone, guys. BBK, he's cooking, my friend. Yeah, I need to come into your chat more often. Like I watch your shows back on the replay sometimes because when you're live, I never get the opportunity to come in and chat. But make sure you guys, Jordan, you're a moderator, right? If you can put BBK's link in the chat for everyone, please can you do that, please, Jordan? Or who else is in moderators? I don't know if Tom's still here. Natalie, any of you lot, if that's okay, if you can find BBK's link, drop it in the chat for us. People on my channel, get over to him right now. Give him a sub, mate. Yeah, says how it is. Absolute top class. Yeah, absolute top class content creator. Make sure you guys, top quality content. Arsenal, bro. This guy knows his stuff. Simple as that. Make sure if you any of my moderators can drop it. We have to do some shows, BBK man. But yeah, big up to you, bro. Hope you're keeping well. Hope you had a nice Christmas as well, mate. Happy New Year. Yes, Drew. We're gonna grind it out, mate. Mate, we're gonna grind it out. We're gonna grind it out. We are gonna grind it out. Yeah, bro. It's a sick game, bro. Honestly, it's really good, bro. So as I said, thanks for that, Drew, mate. But yeah, big up Drew every single time, my guy. Hope you're doing well, bro. Cheers for that, lads. They've both done it. There we go, guys. Go over to BBK's channel, drop him a sub there as well. Was there really a rumor that we offered Martinelli to Real Madrid? Really? I don't know. Would they want him? Like, you don't get like. I'll tell you what, Martinelli, right? Premier League, he ain't cutting it. Champions League, Carabao Cup, FA Cup. This guy turns into flipping, I don't know, Ronaldinho, mate. Yeah, maybe that's not really a good comparison. But either way, guys, this guy goes God mode in the flipping Champions League and 5 goals in Champions League. Yeah, he bags a hat trick in the FA Cup match. Yeah, he plays a lot better in the flipping, what do you call it? Against Palace in the Carabao Cup, right? He had a much better game, bro. He just seems a completely different player. But the thing is, I don't think they'd want him. All right, with all due respect to him, yeah, they got Vinny Jr. there. They got Rodrigo on the other side. They got me on the other side as well, who still play. I don't know if I still play for them. I'm in Morocco right now, and I'm focused on the AFCON semi-final for Morocco. All right, I don't know if they're going to want me next season around Madrid. But they got that Mozintano guy as well. If I butcher his name, I do apologize. But from River Plate that they signed, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. It'd be interesting, to be honest with you, Andrew. It'd be interesting to see if he does move on, though, Martinelli, in the summer. Because I wasn't hearing the names of Real Madrid. I was hearing the names of the Bundesliga. I was hearing the names of, like, Borussia Dortmund. Teams like that. Maybe Bayern Munich as well, potentially. So we'll have to wait and see. Right, guys, let's quickly get into the a few other. We'll talk about Chelsea. We'll talk about what have I got here? And Arteta's team news as well. Have I got anything else up here? No, that's about Guehi. Yes, so Arteta said that he did his press conference today, and this is his team news ahead of the Chelsea game. So he spoke about Nketiah and Ricardo, of course, are not available yet. The other ones we have is Saliba and Leo Trossard as well. We don't know about Nketiah. It's progressing, but we don't know. That don't sound good. They don't know, mate. They don't know. I think it'd be a matter of for a few weeks probably. Oh God, that don't sound good, does it? That don't sound good. I'm trying to remember, when did this guy actually get injured, guys? What game did Nketiah get injured? Someone in the chat, let me know what game Nketiah got injured. I'm struggling to remember what game he got injured, people. He played against Bournemouth. Did he not play against Bournemouth? That's why, yeah, he played against Bournemouth, right? I can't remember what game he got injured. Or did he get injured? in a game, or was it another training injury, guys? I don't know. Anyway, we don't know exactly when, so that don't sound good. He could be out. They say a matter of few weeks. Arteta is a matter of few weeks, but that usually means it's probably more than a month, people. It's probably more than a month, okay? So that don't sound good at all with Nketiah. Who do we play? Liverpool. Yeah. I forgot about Liverpool game. Is that shit, man? Is that so my language? Is that boring, mate? I forgot about flipping Nketiah. And he played all right in that Liverpool game, actually, to be fair to him. All right. He played all right. So yeah, but they don't know exactly when. What do we do? Big up Abdullah as well, man. Long time, Abdullah. How you been keeping, my friends? Big up Abdullah. What was I saying? Yeah. Who do you play left? Who would you guys play left back? Because people have been saying play Ben White right back, play Timber left back, right? Do we sit or do we just continue to play Mars Lewis Skelly there? Kind still not available. Obviously Lewis Skelly as a left back. I spoke about him the other day, right? He's looked very rusty, hasn't he? In a recent game since he stepped in, he hasn't looked at his best whatsoever. He had it doesn't like last season he was superb in that position. We all know he's a midfielder, people. Let's just be honest. We all know he's a midfielder. But do we persist playing Lewis Skelly there, or do we go change it around and play Timber left back? We know he can play left back, of course. Ben White comes in as right back. Is that more suitable? Let me know what you guys think about that. Anyway, Sleeper and Trossard's those two are doubts. They're doubts. So they're not fit enough. So no Saliba, no Trossard. They're not fit enough, which means centre back Mosquera still not available as well. So against Chelsea, we're gonna have Gabriel and who will go centre back? Norgard. Does this mean Norgard will be centre back then? Because if Saliba's doubtful, he's not fit enough. We'll do the team in a minute, actually, how it will work out. But that means that Norgard will have to come in as a centre back, people. So there's apparently nothing serious. On Max Dalman, he says very similar to Mosquera. You'll see I'm giving you Mosquera, yes. So it's a very similar injury, very similar time frames, and both evolving really well, but they're not training yet, so they're still a few weeks away. So basically, Max Dalman has got an ankle ligament tear. I think that's how you say it, right? And he got injured in the behind closed door friendly. So that's the same with Mosquera. So basically, they got both of them have got something with their ankles. They're still out as well. So yeah, that's the team news there, people. Let's catch up some comments as well. We have been speaking about the main story today about this guy, Guehi, as well. If you're just tuning in, let me know what you guys think about that. About him potentially coming to Arsenal in the summer. Make sure you guys smash a like sub if you haven't already as well. That'd be greatly appreciated. Let's see, where were we before, guys? Where were we before? We'll talk about Chelsea as well tomorrow. Xabi Alonso left Real Madrid. He did leave Real Madrid, and they got I can't pronounce his name, but they got their ex right back who played for Liverpool, and he played for West Ham as well as a manager. I don't think he's managed a proper team. I think this is his first similar to Mikel Arteta, really. Actually, I think he has I think he's managed under 19s and under 20 levels, and a few reserve teams. So I think he lasts 3 weeks, to be honest, mate. I think he lasts probably like a few months and then he's gone, mate. You know what Real Madrid are like, people. Yeah. You know what Real Madrid are like, you know. Yeah, we got Abdullah, man. Long time. Hope you've been keeping well, mate. Just you think Arsenal beat Chelsea? We better beat Chelsea because I'm at the game tomorrow, and if we lose to Chelsea, then we're not be very happy. I'll tell you something now. Let's not let this Chelsea team go to a flipping. Do not let them go to a final, please. Do not give that new manager that opportunity to reach a final since he's just got the job a few weeks ago, right? Yeah, they probably lose to Man City, but we don't know that. Bro, we could actually get knocked out to them, and they're going to win the Carabao Cup with gift them a flipping trophy. Do not lose to Chelsea. We have to beat them and get to the final. I'm not having them get to a flipping by us, knocking us out to win the whole. Get out of it. No way. Go and win that. We better win the game tomorrow. Do I think we will beat them? If I'm being real with it, I think we draw tomorrow, and then hopefully do them in the second leg. I think overall we will beat them, but yeah, it's gonna be it won't be easy at all, to be honest with you. We need to have that mentality. Arteta needs to have the mentality. This team needs to have the mentality. Take this competition seriously. We're in a semi-final. Do not look what happened last season. We got rolled over. Yeah, at the Emirates, Newcastle 2-0. St James's Park 2-0. We got the mentality wasn't there, people. Yeah, and we got completely rolled over. Don't do that against Chelsea. Good combination. Trossard, Premier League, and Martinelli, Champions League and the Cups. Natalie, I know you're a fellow Belgium. Trossard for me has been our best tackle this season all day long. We could look at Chelsea's manager. He seems good. Won't impress. Yeah, I mean, you have that whole new manager bounce of it as well, don't you? That's a big factor there as well. Liverpool game it was, guys. Thanks for that, Drew, as well, mate. Appreciate that every single time. Guys, make sure you smash the likes up as well. Sub if you're new as well. That'd be greatly appreciated. Yeah, big Abdullah against Liverpool as well. Oh, definitely. It won't be a walk in the park. Players can get injured at signing under still under Arteta. It's mad, isn't it? How many injuries and how some of these injuries don't even happen in the game. It's in training, a few of them as well. I'm good, Josh, my bro. How you? Yeah, it's been a long time. I've been keeping well, man. I've been keeping well. We just need this team to flip and win this season, man. That's all left, isn't it? You know, just win. You know, we can look at top of the league. We can look at top of Champions League. We can look at semi-final Carabao Cup. Go and win it, mate. Go and win it. That's the main thing, really, because we've been here too many times before. So simple as that. Doctor, big up to Doctor in the building. He's why not play 29 at left back? He has done it for Germany. I do remember that. Man, like Julian Nagelsmann played him left back at Germany. I think he flipping scored in the game as well. To be fair, I wouldn't put it past Mikel, but you know, it's crazy. Yeah, played 29 at left back. Who would Guehi replace? What in the Arsenal team? Well, this is the thing. You know, is he getting over Saliba? Is he getting over Gabriel? That partnership, I just don't think. I think he's near that. How do I say this? I rate Saliba. I rate Gabriel over him, like higher than him anyway. But I think he's a top class centre back anyway. Marc Guehi. I think he's near that level of Saliba and Gabriel. I still think they're better than him personally, but I think he's there or thereabouts with them, in my opinion. That's how good he is. But yeah, big up Doctor as well, man. Mate, return Saka to the left back role. I tell you what, where we should be trying out Saka for me. Why not stick him on the left wing? Like, you are right. He played as left back, yeah, when he first came in. I just see that comment. E. Ross is in the building. Big up E. Ross. Man, I said, why does it like P. Diddy? Bro, I can see it. I can see it, man. I can actually see it as well. Big up E. Ross in the building, man. Hope you're good today, bro. But it's like, obviously, like when he first came in, he played as left back, and then he went left wing. I don't know why we've not seen him change wing before. Well, in games he sometimes does it, and he looks all right there. But actually starting the game on the left, why not? Arsenal got good defense. People say it's one of the best defensives. Oh yeah, it is for sure. It is for sure. But now we need to win with it, man. Do you think that Saka's the main Arsenal man? Not this season. Not this season. I think our best player has been probably Gabriel. I think Gabriel, Declan Rice, and I think Jurgen Timber has been our top 3 best players this season. If anything, I think Saka. Now you'll get what people say, "Oh, how dare you say this?" But I think Saka's fallen off a cliff, mate. If I'm being real with it, because that's the standard that he set. He's not reached the standard that we know he can reach this season, and maybe it's due to the injury that he had and the setbacks that he had last season. But I'm watching Saka. Yeah, he's had good games this season, but he's telling me like this is a Saka of 2-3 years ago. No chance. Like, but that's something like he's set for himself. But he's. I don't think he's reached that. I don't think he's reached that yet this season. It's not just him. Don't feel like I'm digging this guy out because it's a lot of players still in this team who hasn't, for me, been at their best. But I'm looking at Saka. You're saying is he our best player this season? No, he's not. Guehi in for Saliba, departure from Madrid this summer. See, this is a big up Dow every single time, by the way, man. Big up to Oregon Goon, man, like Dow, absolute top guy. Great to see you as always, bro. This is a great point because this is something like I was thinking about the other day as well. I don't want to like scare people because Saliba is, and people say, "Oh, he signed a new contract," but I still believe Real Madrid will always be there. You know, that interest is there, and it always has been, and it always will be there. And a player like Saliba, yes, he signed a new contract, but I feel like obviously it was not going to happen this season. But if a summer move comes along, it's like, or maybe a year from now, I do think we eventually see Saliba at Real Madrid. I really do. You know, like I think that's a great point. Actually, are we looking at Guehi because we're concerned about Saliba moving on in the summer if Real Madrid comes in for him? It's a great point. I get he signed a new contract though. To be fair, but it's like Real Madrid are always going to be there, man. I think Barca are a bit better. Oh yeah, mate. Barca have got a top manager in Hansi Flick. People diss him for the high line like he plays. Oh, he plays too much of a high line, mate. He's won what is he? He's full trophy in 2 seasons at Barcelona. He's gonna win the La Liga this season. Yeah, he's probably gonna win the Copa del Rey this season, right? He's won his full trophy in 2 seasons at Barcelona. That guy won the flipping 7 trophies. What was it? 6, 7. Fuck's sakes, mate. I can't stand that flipping 6, 7 stuff. He won 7 trophies, 6 trophies, yeah, at Bayern Munich. You know, it's a manager that they got, bro. How's he fixed the top manager? People can diss his high line. Oh, he paid too much on high line and all that, bro. He wins stuff, mate. He's a winner, Hansi Flick. He's a top manager, mate. In the day, but yeah, they are better. I think Arsenal are like seconds. Well, yeah, it's been like that for us, man. It's been like that for us. So let's just see what happens. Deontay's in the building. Big up Deontay as well. Let's get some predictions for tomorrow's game. How are you all feeling for it? You know, what's your guys' score predictions? Let me know. I'm saying a draw. I'm just speaking realistically. I predict us to win, obviously, 2-1. But realistically, I'm saying maybe a 1-1 draw tomorrow. So yeah, I can see a 1-1 all day long actually tomorrow, guys. Second leg, Emirates, we can do them for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna go 1-1 tomorrow, guys. I'm gonna go 1-1 tomorrow. But yeah, Deontay, hope you're doing well, my friends. Hope you're doing well. Big up Pedro Neto and the crew. Big up E Ross, man. Appreciate every single time, bro. Sure have, man. They sure have. Declan Rice played in defense once. Yeah, he did, I think. Centre back, didn't he? Yeah, big up Doctor, man, as well. Big up Eros, Doctor and Eros there. Bro, as I said, that partnership that Seba and Gabriel has is the best. I don't think there's many teams that match them. I think the PSG defenders last season, Pacho and Marquinhos, were really good. But other than that, I'm struggling to think. Maybe some other 2 centre backs that play as good as Saliba and Gabriel in terms of that partnership, guys. And I'm as I said, it's the PSG ones. That's it. That's it, really. Barca defenders, who they got? No, Koundé plays right back, doesn't he? Arujo and Garcia, no chance. Madrid defenders, Rudiger and who did play alongside Rudiger? I don't keep too much up to date with Real Madrid. Oh yeah, I am Hausen. Nah, not for me. Although I do rate Rudiger at Madrid. I'm trying to think any other. I ain't taking the Man City defenders. No way. Liverpool, no chance. I mean, Van Dijk's there, but I think Gabriel Silva above as a pairing, above Konate and Van Dijk to get as a pairing, guys. But apart from that, I'm struggling to think. Name me some other centre backs, bro. Like as good as Saliba and Gabriel together. Yeah, a bloody free deal, mate. Yeah, of course we do. A free deal. Yeah, he has signed officially. He has signed officially, Natalie. He has signed a new deal officially because he's out of his contract. He's out of his contract. Yeah, this is how it should be, bro. This is how it should be, right? We need to demand big money for the guy. Big money. Flick 8 in finals. There we go. There we go, man. There we go. There we go, bro. He's won every single final. Elite manager, mate. Winner. 2-1 Arsenal, says Drew. A lot of 2-1s. Big up Jane. What's happening with Marc Guehi? Big up to you, Jane. Basically, right now is his preference is to move in the summer, where we're involved because Arteta really wants a player. He's a big fan of the player, and Arsenal will be there in the summer to do a deal. Same with Liverpool. In January, though, the only team that's in for him right now is Manchester City. As we know, they're very desperate for centre backs, so they're going to do everything they can to sign Marc Guehi, basically. I look at it this way. Obviously, January, if City goes in, they'll probably, and if they get him, then of course he's going to City. If they pay the money and match what Palace want, then he's going to go City. But if he stays at Palace in January and City can't get him, I think in the summer then we will sign him, guys. I think we will sign him. Natalie's gone with a 2-1 win as well. Mark says we'll win tomorrow. Big up Mark every single time. We'll win tomorrow if we don't start slowly. 3-1. This is the thing, guys, that has been a common theme. Mark makes a great point here, yeah? Even against Portsmouth, we see that early goal. Yeah, we got a goal, 1 goal down, and then we have to get the equaliser. We start slow, right? Liverpool, I still thought we started slow in that first half, and the second half was even worse. That was overall horrendous, right? The games before that, let me get the fixtures up quickly, the results, right? Because it's been a common theme this season with Arsenal where we don't start games right for me. Portsmouth, we could see that early goal, right? That first half wasn't, I mean, we 2-1 up, cool. But still at 2-1, it's a difficult scoreline. Liverpool game was awful. The Bournemouth game, again, we could see that early goal. We start off slow, right? Even the Villa game, like, now, I get it. The results all that matters. I'm not denying that, but I'm just saying this has been a common theme recently, people, right? Even in the Villa game, that first half, that midfield, we was getting dominated in that first half in the midfield, guys. All right, and we didn't play that. I think we had them 2 headers from Gyökeres in that first half. That was it. Again, slow start. The Brighton game is the one I'll say actually we were on it, right? And well, until we actually got that first goal. Who else we got? Obviously, the Wolves game as well. Overall was really, really poor. The Villa game overall was really, really poor. The Chelsea game overall was really, really poor. Tottenham, to be fair, we was on it from minute 1. But there's like, I'm just looking at the last sort of 1, 2, the last sort of 5 to 6 games, right? It's really been these slow starts. To be honest with you people. As soon as I open my mouth for a win, we usually don't. Let's try one more time. There we go. Hopefully, it works this time, Andrew, bro. Yeah, I said 1-1 as well, to be fair. We should be doing a 3-1. Yeah, exactly. Try and kill the tie off, but I can see a 1-1. But yeah. Then goes to City. You wouldn't take him then, Drew, on a free transfer on the summer. Only reason that makes sense for signing Guehi right now, so other teams can't sign him, may be a Saliba replacement. Yes, it's what we were saying earlier, Doctor. Really good point about that, to be fair. This is a thing as well for the player. If City comes in for him, it's guaranteed game time for him, right? Same with Liverpool as well. For us, it's like, is it really? Is it going to be guaranteed game time? I don't think so. I rather him went to Bayern or Real. To be fair, they seem to have contacted him. Not sure if I like to see him strengthening City or even Liverpool. Yeah, I mean, if we can't get him, I think we would all take him. To be fair, if we can't get him, we don't really want to go in Man City because, as you said, he strengthened them for sure. Especially if he comes in January as well, and they're missing their two key centre backs as it is. But if he comes in, 100%, that's massive for them. So 100% agree. Anyway, prediction. So prediction for me, I'm going 1-1 tomorrow, guys, for the Carabao Cup game. Lineup wise, should we quickly do a lineup while we're here? I don't see why not. Leave your lineups down below, guys. What you go with? Do we start Kepa in goal against his former club? I don't know if Arteta will or if he goes with David Raya. It's the cup semi-final. No, again, I want to take us really seriously. 100%. So do we go Kepa in goal? Do we go Raya in goal, guys? Because I got a feeling he may go Raya in goal. But again, I don't know. I don't know what this manager will do, man. He's flipping Arteta. This guy can flipping does. You never know with this manager. I don't see the problem playing Kepa in goal, to be fair to you. But I get it's a cup semi-final. Kepa against his former club as well. I think Raya probably, to be honest, though. I think Arteta will go strongish, make a few changes. Raya in goal. So I think, Raya in goal. Now, this is the thing. What do we do with the back four, people? What do we do with the back four? Because PA, there's no Kala, there's no Mosquera, there's no Saliba. He's doubtful for the game. I think Gabriel goes in straight away, for sure. Obviously, we have to have Gabriel in there, if I could spell properly. Gabriel goes in there. Who do you go alongside him? It's going to be Norgard, isn't it? It's going to be Norgard. Unless Timber goes centre back, but we've seen... I don't know about that. Unless we go with this, if you don't go Norgard. He goes Timber as a centre back because he played there earlier this season, didn't he, against Villa? Did it really work out, though? You could tell he's more suited to right back. He could do this, but why? And then Skelly. Could do that, actually. We could do that. Or if he really did this, then like he did in the FA Cup. Did I spell Norgard right? Is it two ways? Wait, hold on. Norgard. Is that it? Or is it one like that, innit? My spelling. Yeah, Norgard centre back, White. Hold on a minute. Yeah, or could he do something like this, people? White right back, Timber comes in as left back instead of Skelly. If that's concern for quite a lot of you guys, he'd be up against obviously Esteval, right, or Neto. Big up T, man. Big up to you, bro. I'm doing well. Thanks for the kind super chat. Really appreciate that, bro. And hope you're all good as well, bro. Big up yourself, man. Thank you for that, T. Big up to you, bro. Really appreciate that kind donation, bro. Yeah, so that could be a back four there, people. That most likely, based on the injuries right now, Saliba's doubtful, so Norgard may have to come in centre back, unless we play Timber there, as I just said. But yeah, this could be the back four. Timber right back, MLS left back. We don't want to play Timber left back. Midfield three. I think we got to go strong, guys, in the midfield three. To be honest with you, does Rice and Zubi come back in? I think potentially they do for this game. I know we've got Forest, the Premier League one, away at Forest on Saturday. Who do you sign? Who do we go? Do we go Odegaard or Eze? But the thing is, did Eze really prove himself in that FA Cup game? I don't think he did. I don't think he took his opportunity. I do think he'll go Odegaard again. I'd love to see Ethan play. Do I think Arteta will do it in a cup semi-final? I don't think he will. He didn't play Ethan right against Palace in the quarterfinals. I don't know what makes people think he'll play him in this game. I'll play him. If this was my team, I'll play Ethan all day long for me. Then so I think he could go Latron in the midfield, or one Rice comes out, or Marino comes in the midfield again, or same with Zubi sort of thing. Zubi comes out, Marino comes in, but I think one of them, or either both of them, have got to play tomorrow in that midfield. Front three, left hand side. Trossard's doubtful. It's going to be Martinelli, right? Scored a hat trick. It's going to be Martinelli. I would make a case for Noni Madueke in this game. I would. Against his former club, I would make a case for Noni Madueke for this game. Do I think Arteta will play Noni Madueke? Probably not. I was going to say on the left side or on the right, but I don't think he would play him on the left. I think he sees more on the right wing. Mark Martin is going to be on the left anyway. Who leads the line, guys? Who leads the line? Vitz Gyökeres, Gabby Jesus, Havertz is back now. Let's not forget as well. King Kai, the savior, he's back as well. I'm joking. Who leads the line? You know, Havertz played a handful of minutes against Portsmouth off the bench. Jesus started against Portsmouth. Gyökeres was on the bench against Portsmouth. Who leads the line for this one, guys? I'd go Gyökeres still. People saying Kai. I don't know. Is it too soon to start him? Left will be, right will be Saka. I don't know what Arteta will do with the striker. I don't know what we'll do for the striker, but I think this will be a rough team that we see tomorrow. To be fair, as I said, I'm making a case for Noni Madueke for this game, guys. Personally, that's just me. I would like to see Wanyeri, but I don't think he'll play him in this game. I think this will most likely be the team there, guys. So let me know you guys' thoughts on that. Make sure you guys smash your likes as well if you haven't already. We're closing in to 40. Keba should be in goal. Surely he can't be the problem for this squad and the main reason we might fail to progress in the two legs. Surely. See, put it this way. If Keba's in goal, I just wouldn't mind him in goal tomorrow. I wouldn't mind him. If he starts him in goal, I'll be like, it's not a problem for me. Should Eze play? I don't know. What do you think? Like, honestly, your opinion on how he's been playing recently. What do you think? Because I said this the other day. I feel like Arteta has punished him for what he did at Villa Park. That's why we're not been seeing him in 5 games in the Premier League. Did he take his opportunity against Portsmouth? I don't think he did. Having said that, Odegaard, on the other hand, Odegaard had them 3 good games, right, when he returned from injury. Against Liverpool, don't feel like I'm signaling him out. I know it just wasn't Odegaard overall. There's pretty much the whole flipping team, barring a few players, was really poor against Liverpool, right? But Odegaard, the big game, didn't turn up against Liverpool when we needed him the most. So I don't know, man. Like Eze for me, I think he goes Odegaard in there. Does Eze deserve to get a start? Well, did he take his opportunity against Portsmouth? I don't think he did. Big up Eros, man. We might actually need Timber on the left. The full MLS is in. Neto could cook him. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they do. I wonder if Chelsea have got a predicted lineup because I don't know about their injuries. No Caicedo for the game as well, which would be massive. No. Well, Cole Palmer seems to be doubtful for the game as well. Let me see if they've done an injury update. Have they got a lineup predicted lineup wise? Where's the injuries for them? Yeah, Palmer's got a groin injury. He's all doubtful for the game. Reece James is doubtful. Obviously, no Caicedo as well. He's also doubtful for the game. Let me check quickly. What was that team against Man City? Yeah, uh, Esteval. Esteval, Neto can play there. Esteval, yeah. Esteval, look, on his day, I mean, we saw what he did to Barcelona. He could be a tricky player to deal with. I mean, same with me, to be honest, as well, right? I mean, come on. Man like Neto as well. The thing with Neto though is his end product at the time is poor. Kepa, first game, and yeah, potentially. People saying Kai. Big up footy corner in the building as well. Jokeres says footy corner. Jokeres to start. Big up to you, bro. Arteta will go with York. Next rotation will be for Inter game. Yeah, this is true because the Champions League we're pretty much done, isn't it? Like, we even if we finish second in the Champions League, first and second get the exact same thing where you don't play your home games. No, when you don't play your you play your home games all the way to the final in the first leg, right? That's all it really is. So we're pretty much already through. Jokeres tomorrow, and then this weekend Havertz or Jesus. If Trossard is out, we can see. Yeah, no, that's a good point actually. I forgot about the whole left hand side thing as well. Wish we could see Saka on the left and Noni. That's what I'm saying. That's yeah. I was saying this yesterday, bro. When I went on to shout out to Rory, but when I went on to his channel, yeah, and there was like, bro, I was like, well, give Noni a chance and play Saka on the left, but I don't think Arteta's going to do that. I said I'll make a case for Noni starting this type of game personally. Palmer, James, and Gusto. There we go. Gusto as well out. Palmer, Reece James, no Caicedo. Some big players missing. Feels like Palmer is never fit for the Arsenal games or can't complete a full game, man. Every time I swear, every time we play against him, bro, something like this happens. He's dodging us, bro. He's dodging the big games, bro. That's what it is with Cole Palmer. So yeah, there we go. First, second have the same benefits basically. So we're pretty much ready for. We can rotate. I know it's Inter away, and it'd be difficult, but we can rotate. Let's be real with it, people. And then the Carrot Almaty game. I mean, come on. Yeah, with all due respect to Carrot Almaty, well done on quarterfinal of the Champions League, but we're at the Emirates against them as well. I expect full rotation in there against Carrot, right? Full. Like I'm talking the whole flipping how we made 10 changes against Portsmouth. That's what I'm expecting for Carrot as well. Yeah. Big up Gary in the chat as well, mate. Big up to you, Gary. I hope you've been keeping well, my friends. Appreciate you tuning in. But yeah, guys, big up everyone. We're gonna wrap it up here. I've got some stuff to do, but thanks everyone who tuned in today. I think we covered everything. Spoke about the Chelsea game. Yeah, so just quickly on what's happening tomorrow, guys. I'll be there tomorrow at the game. But if you guys want to still chat in there will be a watch along. I won't be there, obviously. It'll be Jordan. It'll be Miss Melina. Shout out to Miss Melina. I think Moss is on there as well. A few other people I think are going on the panel. So they're all doing the watch on, and they've kindly said I can multi-stream it as well. So there will be like I know if you always come in for those streams and you want to chat about the game and all that stuff. So that'll be there for you guys. I won't be there. Obviously, I won't be live streaming any of it because I'll be at the game. I'll try and do a little vlog if I can. But it's quite awkward when you do a vlog, man, because you always got the phone up and it's you kind of wanted to watch the game and enjoy the game, But I'll see what I can do, and then there'll be no live reaction until maybe like the next day, or maybe like I'll do a little pre-recording outside the stadium, something like that, people. So yeah, that's what happened tomorrow. Big shout out to Miss Melina, big shout out to Jordan as well, Moss, all of them not taking it tomorrow. So that if you guys want to still chat like we do usually, it'll be live on this channel, but I just won't be there, guys. I'll be at the game. So that's what's happening tomorrow, guys. Have a great rest of your evenings, people. Andrew, big up. Footy Corner. Natalie, shout out to you. Gary as well. Anyone else I missed, I apologize, man. E. Ross, how can I forget? Big up to you for the super chat earlier on. Really appreciate that, mate, as well. Anyone else I missed, I do apologize, guys. Big up everyone, people. Drew as well. Yeah, Doctor, literally, you lot are legends, man. BBK, Mark, Jane, Deontay, so many legends in the building, man, who tuned in today. Appreciate it, people. On the way out, leave a like if you haven't already. That'd be greatly appreciated. Have a good one, guys, and I'll catch you guys on Thursday. Yeah, I'll catch you guys on Thursday for the next stream. Probably like a little review about the Chelsea game. Hopefully, with a win or a decent result at least. We don't know defeats going into that second leg. But big up everyone. Wait, is anyone live quickly? We can give a little redirect to if you guys want some more talk Arsenal content or whatever, or just in content in general. Is anyone live right now? Is anyone live? Let's see. Don't think so. No, I don't think so, people. No. Oh well. No one's live, but I'm ready, mate. Eros, they may recognize me, bro, tomorrow. Is that Neto in the crowd, mate? But yeah. Nah, man. I've got my boots ready. I got my shin pads ready. We're ready to go, mate. We're ready to go. Big up Eros, man, every single time. But yeah, people, have a good one, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening.